The Olympia redevelopment is essentially pre-existing building and refurbishment combined with new construction. So we've obviously got the large Grand Hall Exhibition Centre and also the National Hall. So they were part of the pre-existing structure, which is all Grade 2 listed.
Initially, Select as a business would seek a large mains powered supply from the electricity provider in the area. There were massive issues trying to get that power supply to site in the early stages, which led us with a problem where we needed to get this power from somewhere.
So we hired 3 Ampd Enertainer batteries. So we were kind of the first site, not only in the UK but in Europe, to actually trial these. By bringing in the Ampd Enertainers, we are reducing fuel deliveries to sites. So that is reducing the risk associated with diesel, any spillages, health and safety, as well as the cost saving from not having to bring in all these fuel deliveries and associated CO2 emissions of the diesel wagons driving to the site.
The proof's in the data that once I'd got cranes set up on the Ampd battery units, we had 0 issues from the point that they were delivered to the point they were off-hired. And then the ones that I mentioned on generators, we had breakdown issues, we had running out of fuel, we had logistical issues of whether we can get them indoors or outdoors. The team at Ampd have been super helpful. If we did have any queries along the way of whether we could potentially add more things to these supplies and stretch the limits of their sort of capacities.
So by using the Ampd Enertainer batteries, they only require about 20 amp input, but you get around 500 amps output. Whereas if we were connected directly to the mains, we would be using that 500 amps straight away off the main supply, which we did not have.
From a communications point of view, they've been great. The dashboard that they provide online, so you can see what unit's doing what it's powering, the loads, the data, not only from an electrical point of view, but from the environmental savings as well. Overall, it's been a really user-friendly service.
We've had compliments from the local community. When we told them that we've got these Ampd Enertainer batteries, someone replied and said it's great to see what we're doing to really reduce our carbon footprint.